I'd like to tell a little story, a cautionary allegory, a word of warning this might merit, that every word is true, I swear it. I watched it as it unfolded. When I was 30 years old, did I mention this is not about me? No one wants to hear a story about a woman named Fräulein Kaeseschweiss. Oh, no. This story is about the wee ones, those innocent and filled with gay ones, the delicate and youthful kinder, unblemished by the ash and cinder of parents thinking they're wiser. How soon it all turns to scheisse. But I get ahead of myself. It's all about the young ones. It's all about the children. I've always been instinctive, caring, compassion for the weak, unerring. My sense of what one feels uncanny. So naturally I'd be a nanny. Back in 1838, in the teeny tiny town of Bamberg, where the news can circulate far more quickly than it can in Hamburg, there was word in the air someone sought an au pair. So I answered the call, newly widowed and old, dressed the part, black and white, the severest of frocks. And I found overnight opportunity knocks in the form of cuckoo clocks. That's how my husband made his fortune. Clocks. Why, Frau Strauss, how very timely. Yes. He carves these masterpieces out of blocks from a hunk of wood, delightful tick-tocks. Populated with these scenes, filled with detailed figurines, dancing to and fro to preludes of Bach's. Now he used to make but one or two a year, and our living was fulfilling but austere. But his genius reputation spread and garnered admiration of nobility quite far afield from here. With the orders pouring in, we had money to begin building this resplendent mansion on a hill. And although the place is grand and unenviable land, there are other obligations to fulfill. You see, it's all about the... Let me guess. It's all about the children. Indeed. Well, my creed. With our newfound status, we have neighbors looking at us to be sure we have the requisite staff. It's apparently a ridiculed gaffe to have children who aren't reared, who aren't properly steered by a nanny on the parents' behalf. Call the children. Let them meet me, then let them decide. Very well. Theresa, Nathaniel.
Yes, Mother? Yes, Mother.
Darlings, this is Fräulein Kaeseschweiss.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag.
Fräulein, this is Theresa and Nathaniel.
I see.
Do you children remember Mother speaking about having a governess come to live with us?
We don't need
How
one, Mother.
true! And certainly not me. Your mother seems intent to hire, but I have not the least desire. I'm not the sort to coo and coddle with baby talk and mindless twaddle. I frighten children and boasted, told bedtime stories of ghosted. I mentioned my addiction to sweets. I'd be a dreadful influence.
But we love
No. I have no use for children. I have no use for their stinky feet and unkept hair and sticking little fingers into God knows where. They wet their beds and mess their pants and even eat their boogers if they're given half a chance. No, I have no use for children. I have no use for children.
Can we keep her, Mama? Can we? Please, please, please.
Child, I am not a lap dog.
Oh, yes, Mother, please, please, please.
With your supple bodies thin and agile, I would easily forget they're fragile. I could err or misjudge in the course of affairs, unintentionally nudge at the top of the stairs. Whoops-a-daisy! All the pitfalls, all the traps, all the lapses and the gaps that a little one can slip right through. And there's very little I could do. All the scrapes or broken legs, all the colds or worse, the plagues that a little one can fall prey to. In all honesty, I'm asking you, if you munch or merely nibble something rotten, something vile, and you puked so much you dribble but a stringy stream of bile, and it's tearing my poor heart in two, what in heaven would you have me do? Except hold your precious head and say, my lips skinned. Why the hell did you eat that? Truly, is this what one wants in a governess?
Oh, yes, yes.
Then what choice do we have? Do you cook?
Under duress.
You're brilliant and hired.
Oh, yes.
Where are my puppets?
Papa!
Ah, there they are.
Fräulein Kaeseschweiss is gonna teach us to be a dreadful influence.
What's this, Maria?
Albert, this is Helga Kaeseschweiss. I've offered her the position.
But what other candidates have you met?
Your father counsels caution rightly. This isn't something one takes lightly. There might be someone better suited. A nun perhaps could be recruited. A strict instructor of virtue. The flagellation does hurt. You would have the consolation of, well, no, there's really no consolation for that. So sorry.
See, Papa, we don't want a terrible nun.
We're Lutherans, dear. We don't have nuns.
We want Fräulein Kaeseschweiss.
And I want to make you happy, puppets, but...
It's all about the children. It's all about the...
Are you credentialed?
To the teeth. The ones I still have.
Very well, then. It's all about the children.
It's all about the children, yes.
It's all about the children.
So first things first. Getting acquainted. Letting you two think I like you.
I can read, I can write, I'm mature for my age. And while others dream of marriage, which I don't mean to disparage, I am destined for a life upon the stage. I have trained many years in the art of ballet. I can pirouette at will, you're well, I trust at least familiar.
I've been known to toss off one mean tour jeté.
And I've molded several figurines that can do her very dance routines. She comes twirling through the portal on a clock face. She's immortal, captured as she is forever in my miniature but clever time machines.
I carve wood like my dad, I know all of the rules. I've a chisel and a hatchet and a hammer and a ratchet.
I've heard boys are fond of playing with their tools.
He shows talent and an artful eye. As I'm working, he sits closely by, and he helps me very nicely and can imitate precisely how the clock parts are created. Not a thing too complicated he won't try.
Such joy, such pride.
I've worked hard to provide every comfort, every pleasure, build a life of ease and leisure, all for them. That is what we do. And the way you put it couldn't be more true.
It's all about the children. It's all about You've built a perfect sanctuary and must be certain now that nary a danger or a threat affect it, and must at any cost